Legend of War here, and today we've got a battle. I'm not going to call this a Saving Disaster battle because I don't think it necessarily is. This person sent in this the save file to show me basically whether or not I think a Arcane Phoenix DOOMSTACK is actually a viable DOOMSTACK for the High Elves. So what he's got here is 15 Arcane Phoenixes, and he's got a couple of wizards with I think the flammable trait, which I think boosts the ward save for the Phoenixes. Not entirely certain because again I haven't really recruited this before, so I'm not super familiar on the traits that I don't get. And that one there I think has the exhilarated trait, the Lore Master, so that's providing melee defense for all the Phoenixes. So we've been ambushed by Clan Eshin, and apparently there's 4 armies in there. And let's just see how we go. Now I already checked to see if we could win this in auto resolve. We got absolutely slaughtered. So if I hit that auto resolve, this army just straight up dies. But let's just see how effective it is on the actual battlefield. Now the High Elves are a race that have a lot of options to them in terms of like potential DOOMSTACKs. I always go for the Sisters of Avalon one because it's tier 4, which means it's a lot quicker to get than say dragons. Well, you could go Sun Dragons, I guess, but you know, if you're going to go dragons, you might as well go all out and go star dragons, which just takes a lot longer to get to. And when it comes down to the Arcane Phoenixes, I've always thought that Arcane Phoenixes were good ever since they were implemented, but they joined a faction that already had heaps of options, and I just found it to be, like, I just didn't need them. So it's interesting when people send in these sort of save files that aren't necessarily disaster battles, but a situation for me to learn without spending, 40 hours on a campaign trying to get it, just to test out one battle. So let's send them in and see how we go. So ward save on them is 37% at the moment. Okay. And the battle starts like straight away. We gotta get rid of this. We got a life wizard, so that's really going to help because we're all single entities here. We got to get rid of their fast units first. Don't worry about their artillery. Their artillery is pointless. Can't do anything to us. Oh, hello, they've got poison wind mortars. Great, I can use that for myself. Get them out of there. Problem with an ambush, yeah, no time to set up, so we just gotta get organized as best we can. Get rid of their fast units first. I have no idea how strong most of these heroes are, so let's get rid of this one first. Get organized, and then I'll come up with a plan after that. Alright, so we got yeah, life magic will make this way more powerful, so that's good. They took out that Hell Pit Abomination super fast, but it is what's it called? Weak against flames, and we do flame attacks. So yeah, just want to get rid of all their fast units first. I don't think I need to use the poison wind mortars to bomb their own troops. I just enjoy doing that. One weakness to this though is the Lore Master is slow, meaning I can't really get him out of trouble really quickly. But I guess with fire magic we should be fine if you can tank it long enough. Alright, now we gotta get rid of these rattling guns. No matter how much ward save we've got, we gotta get rid of rattling guns. A lot of abilities on this army. Yeah, definitely want to focus on rattling guns. Don't worry about their anti-infantry stuff, we don't have any. Going crazy. Went from 0 to 100 right away. Yeah, so taking out these guys here, there's no value to them in this army, so just no bother.
Magic's unleashed. Lakoi Soraya. Behold my power.
It's also not on legendary difficulty. What is the battle difficulty? Let me just check. It's on very hard, so there's not really going to be that big of a difference. It's just a matter of how much extra experience they have. Let me have a look. They seem pretty experienced. Not like gold tier, but good experience. Okay, get all the phoenixes together. Our shadow wizard over here is having some trouble. Wait, is it cheaper with her? Yeah, she's focused on using her for that magic. Alright, more rattling guns over here. They've got to go. Totally fine to just let them do their own thing there. Let's get the dragons in there. Because, yeah, the wizards need help. We just got similarly bad leadership with them. Funny thing here is that it's a Phoenix Doomstack, and I haven't really used the Phoenixes so much yet. Like, if we look at the end result here, this wizard's gonna get all the kills. Fire wizard for the win. But they haven't taken any serious damage. That's the thing about the Arcane Phoenix. It's just a super annoying unit to deal with because it's really resistant. And it seems like with this army it's even more resistant.
Wielder of the winds, Ulfwan Mage.
Gotta get them together so I can heal them a lot easier. And it would be a lot faster and harder to shoot down than a dragon Doomstack. That's for sure. The biggest problem as well is that if you're using flammable wizards, that means you're not getting entrepreneurs, so you're missing out on extra money. Come on, get out. I think I'll just use these as a magic battery. So I'm not deliberately trying to get them to use their poison wind mortars on their own units. That's just a that's just a bonus. I'm just not trying to stop them. Yeah, just keep them away over there. Because, yeah, rattling guns absolutely destroy dragons, right? But they don't necessarily wreck phoenixes, because when a phoenix gets hit by something... Oh, that's not good. When a phoenix gets hit by something, it has a weird sort of animation where it just sort of doesn't get hit by anything for a few seconds. Because it's a lot smaller target than dragons. And sometimes the animation of particular units can actually work really well in their favor, such as Tomb Scorpions and Phoenixes specifically. Howling Warptails here. Lots of rattling guns.
I summon the winds! True magic is mine.
God, our leadership is not good out here. What's your bloody problem? So the artillery is causing leadership problems.
Observe my radiance!
Not too concerned about Jezzails. They don't have as much DPS as rattling guns.
Mage!
Get the rattling guns off the battlefield. Oh, I should have done that. Ah, Snitches here. We gotta get him out. Get the wizard out. Get the Phoenix in there, see how long it takes them to kill it.
My journey continues. Oath guides me. I go for Ulfwan.
Oh, hello.
Awaiting orders.
Holy shit.
Wings of magic
Jeez, this is a pretty serious Skaven army. Yeah, they took Snitch out pretty easily. Alright, yeah, but you're getting shot way too much. So yeah, I mean, they're definitely trying to focus on the general, that's for sure. Because they're not focusing on this dragon here. Sensor bearers don't have much armor, which means Burning Head will do just fine. Ah, scam slaves, don't worry about that. Wait, I thought we took out Snitch. Oh, maybe it was a different lord.
Carried by the winds. It is my goal.
Oh, this dragon is not faring well. Get her out.
Scython, hear me. Horus guides me. My power is yours.
Probably gonna need a regrowth on that.
Outward mage. Behold my power.
And yeah, they're really trying to kill my general here. Oh, get that one out, get that one out.
Setting forward.
Need some more phoenixes back over there, because they just keep coming.
Magic's unleashed.
Yeah, that hit. Okay, those warp lightning cannons are a bit of a concern. Just one will sort that out. How are they going over here for this?
One mage. Attack! I cannot fail.
Is Snitch still in there? Yeah, he's still in here. And there's the army losses. That was a pretty hectic battle. And the Phoenixes, they did really well. Hey, you know what we should do? We should capture him. That's bloody good timing. I think we got him. Yeah, we could probably do a little bit of healing. I don't know where he's standing, if he's in friendly territory or not. I guess it doesn't matter. We're not that badly damaged. And we got a heroic victory. Yeah, I suspected that the Arcane Phoenix Doomstack was going to perform pretty well, but if we have a look at the kills, I mean, the Fire Wizard, holy crap. And that's just the big thing, I suppose. Whether or not you want to sacrifice the potential income of having 3 of your wizards not be entrepreneurs. Which is why I don't really endorse the Incendiary Fire Wizard Doomstack, just because you're just missing out on, like, hundreds of thousands of gold per turn by having your wizards sit around making money. Even if they're attached to an army, an entrepreneur wizard will still make a ton of money, because the tax rate's faction-wide. But yeah, let's actually go through the actual traits of these and see what they're actually doing. Probably would have been a lot easier if we weren't ambushed right at the start, because that was 0 to 100 for the entire way through. Didn't really get any chance to rest and have a look at the stats and see how they were doing. But yeah, the Phoenixes, they did well. I wasn't focusing on healing them at all, I was just trying to keep the heroes alive. This load time's pissing me off. Come on, hurry up. There must be a lot going on the campaign map. So yeah, I'm fairly sure we got Snitch.
Lowly beings, entirely without value.
Right, so we're not in friendly territory.
Reason not to curtail.
So the campaign's not a disaster. I didn't suspect that it was. I mean, the guy basically said that he just wanted me to try it out and let me know my thoughts. And I'm totally fine with that. Like, if you've got a potential Doomstack you want me to try out and, like, rate it, I'm totally down for doing that. Those kind of videos actually do pretty well. Just, you know, don't do something stupid. Because, like, I'll be like, nah, that's not a Doomstack. But if you've got an interesting Doomstack idea, by all means, let me know, because I'm sometimes surprised by them. Alright, so let's have a look at these traits here. So we got Flammable. Right, it's 5% ward save for Phoenix units, right? And are they all flammable? Yeah. So if you add all that up, that's 20% extra. Right. And then Exhilarated provides extra melee defense to Phoenix units. So these 4 here just reduce the amount of damage they take in general, and that just reduces the damage they take in melee. So those traits there are probably better. But yeah, you have to use up mages to do that. Whereas I don't tend to recruit a lot of Lord Masters of Hoeth in my campaigns. So probably what I'd prefer is not worry too much about damage resistance. And just go a bit harder on the melee defense. But then the problem is you got to protect the Lore Masters. It would help if you're not getting ambushed, so I'd probably want them to stalk or just hide somewhere. Because they're not bad fighters, but the problem is they don't have a mount, so they can't get out of unfavorable combats. But yeah, this is a pretty strong DOOMSTACK for sure. I'd probably recruit it in one of my campaigns if I ran 170 turns in. Did we get Snitch? Yep, there you go, you got Snitch in there. Cool. Do it with him, whatever you want. And that's the end of this video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And if you're keen on using the Arcane Phoenix, it has my blessing. So go for it. Anyway, that's the end of this one. And I'll see you next time. Later, fuckers. Appreciate you.